Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to Energize Live. I know I'm like 4 minutes late and we are absolutely blaming my husband for that. All right. The reason why we're not at 6:15, why we are at 6:30 is because he's golfing this morning and he was literally standing right here making his shake at 6:15 a.m. He told me that last night that he had an early tea time this morning. And so I'm like, fine, we'll wait. We'll wait for you to go play golf. We won't be on live while you're making your shake. So he was in my way this morning. So he is gone now. We've got the house to ourselves, except listen, having dogs right now, it's like having toddlers. And then you put a husband in there too. It's like I have 4 toddlers in my home right now. 4 toddlers. First of all, we had to go play golf, so that means he was in my space and running late, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, if you're going to make me tell them that we aren't going till 6:30, you better be up, you better be making your stuff, you better be out of my way. So last night we had storms again, big lightning show. I could see it outside the window, and the dogs are like, and I'm like, people, it's like toddlers. Go to sleep. And they were up and they were walking around, and then they wanted to go outside, and then they wanted to get in the bed, but then they wanted to get down, and then they wanted to get the beagle Sawyer likes to go in the closet when she gets really nervous, and she goes underneath she usually goes on my husband's side, and she kind of goes underneath his clothes and lays in there. And so then she wanted to go in there, but then she wanted to get on our bed, but then she wanted to go outside, and I'm like, this is annoying. Okay, so before I make the rest of my Energize, I have to show you. Someone messaged me. I do not remember who it was, and I apologize. I apologize right out of the gate for not remembering who it was. But someone messaged me yesterday and wanted to see the shake bar. So I'm going to show you that real quick. I'm going to keep you plugged in. No, I'm not. We'll have to plug you back in a minute. So I'm going to show you the shake bar because someone wanted to see it yesterday. So this is my shake in progress. Here's our planners we're going to talk about in a minute. Oh, listen. This is my new cup that I bought yesterday at Hollywood Studios. This is going to be for my shake, so we'll just set that right over there. So then you see all my stuff. You see, like, that's, decorative cutie cutes. And so this is my husband's Shakeology, my Shakeology. This is Fiber Boost, cinnamon back there, green boost, and collagen, and then all my Energized stuff. And then of course, first thing, last thing, and then here's my vanilla chai Shakeology. I just put that there for now. I don't know if I'll leave that there because it clearly doesn't match. So whatever. But this is the shake bar. My friend Holly Hillier, my very good friend Holly Hillier, hold on, let me plug you back in. She is building. They built a new house. And she did like a shake bar too. And I don't know if you know Holly or watch what she's done, but so we have a drawer right here that pulls out, and this is where I keep my straws and my frothers and things like that. And in her drawer, they did square containers, and they put their supplements in those square containers in the drawer. So, like, think of something like this. Okay, this is bamboo, but think of something like this, but it's clear plastic. And she dumped her Energize in that. So she would open the drawer and she would scoop out the Energize and now, I'm just going to tell you right now, if I was scooping things out and right there, it would be all over this shake bar. So I don't know if it would work for me, but I thought it was so cute. And she just got it. It's that iDesign brand, which I have a lot of things from them. So I don't know if I could scoop and not make a mess. I feel like I would make a mess everywhere. So, but I thought the idea was really cool. I do need a little bit more organization kind of in this situation because like my drawer, I think is fine. I've got bamboo containers for my frothers and my straws and some lids and things. But I feel like I need more shelves kind of underneath because that's where I have all my little tumblers. And I just don't think I'm using the space quite as well as I need to. And then over here, well, first of all, I have some lids, so I'm gonna pull out a lid, but I mean, over here I also have, as I'm sure you do, I also have Mickey confetti. I mean, don't you have that in your drawers? Don't you? I have this in my, this is in my drawers because I've saved it. This might have been from one of our very first trips to Disney. So of course, I saved it all. And this, when I tell you I'm a hoarder, and then this, can you see what this says? It says Wishing Star. This is from one of the very first times we ate breakfast at Cinderella's Castle. Of course I have it, and of course it's in my drawer. Of course I brought it with me from Indiana to put it in my drawer here. Of course I did. But this is where I keep my lids. And then the other drawers have cups in them, like my glass cups and then my plastic tumblers. So, but what I think I need underneath is a shelf because someone said, I'd like to see all your tumblers. I'm like, you know what? Don't make fun of me and my tumblers. Do not make fun of me. I almost bought another tumbler yesterday. I almost did, but instead I bought this because I think it's gorgeous and I love the purple for Halloween and I want it for my shake. So instead I bought that instead of another tumbler, and I was really proud of myself for doing that. So this is the shake bar. I'm sure at some point I'll change it. I'm sure I'm going to change it out seasonally. We just had the lights installed underneath the two shelves, and the shelves are gorgeous. I'm so happy. Really, I just had my husband hang, picture. So we've got a picture here. So it's still kind of a work in progress. But I just don't know that I could do those containers in my drawers because I feel like I would spill them everywhere. I don't know how you feel, but I feel like I would scoop that baby out and then there'd just be Energized flying everywhere. So I'm going to stick with my shelves and my containers right now. And I got my glass containers with the bamboo lids on them. I've gotten them in two different places. I got them at Amazon, and then I also got them at Williams-Sonoma. So if you are looking for something, Amazon has a lot of the glass with the bamboo lids, and then Williams-Sonoma is where I found the ones that are this size. And this is last thing, of course. This is what I take at night. But they had some really cute, and it's also what I put my cinnamon in it. So you can buy these with shakers on top, so you could put the cinnamon in it and it has a shaker on top and it becomes like a spice shaker. Listen, I'm not that bougie and I don't bake, so I just put it in that. But I feel like this vanilla chai right now in this container, which I think is super cute, but it doesn't match and it's bugging me. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, you're bugging me right now. And what I think this container should be for, what I think I want to do here with this one, because I got several of those, is do like fun Halloween candy. That's what I want to do for decor. I mean, it's not like I'm eating it, right? And I've already bought some Halloween stuff. I'll show it to you. I don't play when it comes to Halloween, just so you know. Like, I don't play. Like, look at this. So I have 3 of these in, like, large, medium, small. Large, medium, small. These will go out on the front steps in the house. Are you kidding me? Like, how cute are these? I love them so much. Love them so much. I already have these. Listen, I don't drink hot drinks. I don't drink hot drinks, but of course I'm going to have these because of course I'm going to set them out. They're decor. So we're getting there. I usually start fall decorating at Labor Day. That always feels kind of right for me. Ooh, that's a great idea. A little diffuser in there. That could be really cool. But I usually start fall decorating on Labor Day. So, and this is the first, do y'all know that college football starts tomorrow and we're not a part of it. College football starts tomorrow and we are not a part of it. We're not. And I can't tell you, I'm going to tell you this, and then we'll talk about planning. So, you know, my husband was a college football coach, head college football coach, always. Hold, please. I'm going to tell you right now, I mean, that's all I've ever known is being a football coach's wife. And I did love it when we were in it. I did. Really cool relationships, really cool experiences, really just, I loved it when we were in it. The girls grew up job to job. It was really cool. I don't miss it one bit. And here's how I even knew that I missed it less than what I thought. He was watching a show the other night. He was in this room, this front room, because we have a couch and a TV in this front room too. And I don't know what show it was. Something on ESPN that's sort of like, you know, when they follow teams getting ready for the season. Do you know what I'm talking about? If you go on ESPN, I don't know. It might have been something that Peyton Manning had put together. Some kind of show that was sort of behind the scenes, following a team, getting ready for the season, blah, 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 blah. And I'm kind of in the kitchen. I'm in the other room. And this show is on in here. And it is just men yelling. Like, I literally thought his blood vessels were going to burst on the TV. Like, just the yelling, the aggression. I finally went in, I'm like, what is happening in here? And I don't know if it was 30 for 30. I really don't know. And I can't even tell you what the exact show was. But it could have been a Peyton Manning. So, and I watched it and I'm like, what is happening? And the guy is on the screen. He's like, rah, 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 and they're just yelling and doing this thing. And I looked at my husband and I go, this is why right here, I'm so thankful you're not part of this industry anymore. This is why right here, more coaches have heart attacks and anxiety and stress-related illness. Like, I'm like, what is happening? I looked at him and I'm like, listen, I loved it when we were in it. But the fact that we have this much aggression and this much anger over 20-year-old men throwing a small ball down the field is, what are we doing in this country? And the fact that we as consumers pay money to watch these men have so much aggression and so much anger, like, I just want from the out, like, kind of be on the outside of it now. I looked at him like, thank God we're out. Thank God we're out. Because I guarantee you at some point my husband would have had a heart attack. So anyway, college football starts this weekend. That was kind of a morbid story, but I'm just telling you. College football starts this weekend. And tomorrow is actually my husband's birthday. So it's the first birthday that he's ever actually been home. And he's playing golf tomorrow morning. I'm like, yes, you are, buddy. You go out, you play 36 holes, all you want. I don't care. Oh, it's not the fans, Candace. It's the parents that are worse than the coaches if you're in college football. But the fans also, like, God, what we've done, I can't get it. And at the same time, I love sports. I love what it can do. That's a whole other discussion. So he's going to play golf in the morning. He's like, I just want to watch college football tomorrow. I'm like, you go, dude. You go, dude. And so he's going to do that. And we were going to go to dinner, but I'm not sure. I think he just wants to watch college football. So I don't know, maybe we'll do something tonight. I don't know. Long story to tell you that today is a big day. Today's a big day because today is launch day. Today is launch day. Launch day. Listen, can I just humble brag for just a second? I am so proud of how we took what we've done with every launch and gotten better. I really am. Because the first time we had the Project 100 planner and that's what we called it, Project 100 planner. It was large and in charge and it was spiral bound and it was awesome. But I didn't feel like it was as mobile as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to go everywhere with me, right? So then we took that and we retooled it within an incredible company called North and Third. Listen, female owned. Their grandmother founded it. Female owned printing company. I am obsessed with them. They're amazing. And retooled it into this version-ish, this version-ish. And so that was that launch. And we had so many shipping issues with that. I mean, which is to be expected. Listen, I ordered a table and chairs in June. I've had the chairs since June. The table's not coming till September. Like, it just shipping, whatever. So we did the second launch, retooled the planner, made it much smaller. I was so happy with it. But then there were so many shipping issues with it. And I did some Zoom calls with people who purchased the planner. I just really wanted to give you more value because you had to wait so much on shipping. And from that came the Compass community, which is also launching today. And then now with this launch, all the black and all the blue are in the warehouse right now. So there's no shipping, should be no shipping issues. If it is, it's completely on them and the warehouse and their inability to do their job, because I wrote a big freaking check to make sure that these were in, so that when people that's why we didn't do pre-orders, so that when people purchase, they're purchasing an actual situation that's sitting in the warehouse right now, and it should go right out to them. And if the warehouse people cannot do their job, I don't know what to do about that. I do not know what to do about that, right? So do not message me if it's late, because I'm telling you, I paid for them to have those planners in the warehouse. And so when you order, they ship out. So here's what's in the warehouse right now. These two colors are in the warehouse right now. White comes next week. So in just a few days, because of course, something had to be delayed. So black and blue is sitting in the warehouse right now. White comes next week. So if you want white, just wait till next week. Yes, it's not, Anna, they're not available yet. We have not launched it yet. I'll let you know when we launch. I'll let you know. So correct, Anna, because I have not given you the green light that they're ready to launch. Calm down. So when you go to the website, you'll find this, and you find this, and you will find the option for the Compass community. We've talked about the Compass community all week, but here's what else you're going to do. When you look at the Compass community option, all the information will be right there. So we've talked about it, and I know lots of us, myself included, are also visual learners. So when you look at the website, all the information will be laid out for you right there. So you've heard it, we've talked about the Compass community, and now you'll see it on the website. So rather than DMing me with questions on the Compass community, go to the website and look at the information. And then if you still have a question, then we'll be able to answer it. I feel like all your questions are going to be answered on the website because we've laid out all that information. So you'll go to the website, you'll order your planner, the black and the blue are there today, and then you'll opt in for the Compass community. And remember, I cannot stress this enough, the Compass community closes on September 9th. You have a 2-week, like that's crazy that in 2 weeks it'll be September 9th, whatever. In 2 weeks, we close the Compass community because I want everyone to start at the same time. I want everyone who's going to be on the kickoff call to be on the kickoff call. I want everyone who's going to be on these calls for the next 4 months, September, October, November, December, to be together. We're going to travel this journey together. So you have a 2-week window to enroll in the Compass community. And then those will be our people for the next 4 months, right? Does that mean the Compass planners will not be on sale? No, it does not. It means the Compass planners are on sale until they're all gone. So someone can buy a Compass planner in October, 100%. They just can't join the Compass community. So what I'm saying is, it's good to be my friend right now because you know this information, right? So someone that comes in and buys a planner in October, they can buy the planner, but they just can't be part of the community because we want the community to start together and travel the next 4 months together. I want you to be in this space with other high vibe humans who want to go after some goals and some dreams. That's what I want for you. I don't want it to be a revolving door of in and out and in and out and in and out. And, oh, I made this great connection with this person, but then they left or whatever. And all links are in my bio. Links are in my bio. So I will answer right now. Does anyone have any questions on the Compass community in terms of, I don't even know what because I feel like we've talked about everything. And it's all on the website. Is there anything, though, that I can answer on the Compass community piece of it? I mean, the planner is self-explanatory. I kind of feel like the community is self-explanatory, but I do want to, if you've got any questions on the Compass community, now's your time to ask. And then after now, you're going to go to the website and you're going to look at it. Okay? You're going to go to the website and look at it. That information actually might even be on the website right now. We are gearing up for a 1 p.m. Eastern time launch. Okay? 1 p.m. Eastern time. And nope, you must have a new planner or a planner that is clean and not used. Zoe Lewis, did you just come on? Zoe, did you literally just come on this Instagram Live and ask that question? Did you? What? Karen, it's all laid out on the website? What? That is crazy. I can't even believe that. I can't even believe that I would lay it out all on the website. Y'all, you're smarter than that. You know my passion. You know my passion about pushing women to ask better questions. You know that. You know that. Because women, sometimes we default to, oh, I'm just not very smart. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you have common sense and you can use your very, very, very smart brain. Very smart brain. So 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's what we're shooting for a launch. And the reason why we did it at 1 p.m. was because we're still testing. We want to make sure everything's testing this morning. I saw some tests go through yesterday afternoon. I saw them to go through yesterday afternoon. So I feel like everything should be on time for the 1 p.m. But, you know, websites are websites and cyberspace is cyberspace and technology is technology. So that's why we put it for 1, because we want to just make sure everything feels like it's working this morning. Because once we launch, technology is sort of out of our hands, right? Like we're going to do the best we can. So, sweet Caroline, you're funny. Sweet Caroline, just so you know, I did not have a mother like me growing up. So you can be whatever you want to be, whoever you want to be. Okay, recapping. We're shooting for a 1 p.m. launch after we tested again this morning, making sure, again, I saw some tests go through yesterday, so it feels like the system is working. We do not, here's a newsflash. This is shocking. This is shocking. We do not control the internet. I know. So we're going to hope that everything goes through. If the internet is weird, if technology is weird, if there's some kind of, we're going to work on it. We're going to do whatever we can. But that's why we pushed it in the afternoon to make sure that we could test it in the morning. So we're shooting for 1 p.m. The black and the blue are on the website and the Compass community. In the Compass community. It will be open till September 9th. I cannot stress that enough. It will be open until September 9th. And then the Compass community closes. The planners will still be for sale as long as there are planners. As long as there are planners, you can get a planner. But the community itself closes on September 9th so we can all start this journey together. Does that sound cool? Okay. I think that's it. Any other questions? Y'all, I'm not John Grisham. Like, I'm not Nora Roberts. I'm not Danielle Steele. Y'all are funny. I'm very excited for this because I think actually when I start my new one, I love this blue one. I really do. But I was kind of thinking when I start my new one, I might do the white. I really like the white a lot. Just so clean. Pretty. And then as we go through this launch and as we use the planner this time, because if you remember, this planner has the extra pages at the back, and it's got a few little tweaks, and I've added some books and stuff like that. As we go through this and you use this, I'm going to want to gather data from what you would like to see for the next edition of it. Keeping in mind that the more we add to it, the more the price is. We were able to add the 20 blank pages because, there's no printing on them. There's no printing. They're just blank. We were able to add the 20 blank pages with no price increase because they're just blank, right? So anything we add that's going to have printing or anything else that we might want, we have to keep in mind that may increase the price. So as we make suggestions and as we make tweaks and calibrations to it and adjustments to it, we have to be mindful that that's asking you to pay more money. If you want more features in it, it may be asking you to pay more money. You got to understand that there's a connect the dots situation here. So if you're like, I'd like to have this, and this, awesome. That's going to bump the price of the planner up. So you would have to be okay with that. Does that make sense? The blank pages we could add just because they are blank. They're blank. So they'll have to go to Summit and get me to sign. That is really funny. Kira, you're the nicest. You are just the nicest. Yeah, I really think the blue's so stunning and the blue's so eye-catching. I was taking some pictures with Dan Brand, my amazing photographer, last weekend, and we were doing the blue, and he's like, Dad, that blue just pops. I mean, the blue's so gorgeous. But I love the white too. So I don't know the answer to that question. I do not know. So just as you get the new planner, take some notes, make some notes, think about what you might want for the next edition of it, and just keep in mind that anything we add that has printing would up the price. So we may or may not want to do that. Okay, I think that's it. Of course, I'll be on my stories as soon as it's live. We'll send out an email when it's live, but I will be on my stories as soon as it's live. So just know that. And it'll be live on my website, julievoris.com. Could not be more simple. And I'm super excited. I'm really, really excited for I'm just going to say women because I think it'll be mostly women. I'm really excited for the women who step into this Compass community because I think it really takes a special woman to, number one, say, yes, I'm going to really focus on my goals and dreams. Number two, my goals and dreams matter. Number three, so do yours, and I want to be in space with you, and I want to have this space where we're talking about goals and dreams together. Number four, I'm going to invest in myself, and I'm really going to get in a place where someone will ask me questions and keep me on track. So I'm really excited for the Compass community because I think it's a special woman who does that, and that's the kind of female that I want to hang out with, right? So stay tuned. It'll come up on stories. I'm super excited for it. And, thank you to all of you because if you've been with me since we debuted this planner the first time, you have had, your fingerprints are on this new one. Your fingerprints are right here because there are blank pages in here because you wanted them and I wanted them. There's different books in here because you wanted them and I wanted them. I came up with the different colors just because I'm like, we should have different colors. But this is a very collaborative planner. You and I have kind of figured this out together. We've taken what's in my head, gotten it out, and then tweaked and worked on it together. And I just really thank you for always sharing your thoughts and your feedback and what you want more of and less of and all the things. And I'm excited to continue that process. And I think every time we do one, it just gets better and better. And that is thanks to you. So stay tuned. I'll be live on my stories, or I'll be on my stories or something when it goes live. And I'm just really looking forward to working with all of you for the next 100 days. Have a magical Friday. Go make some magic today.